Hello and welcome everyone. This is Tamal. লিটারোমার পক্ষ থেকে আজকে আপনাদেরকে আরেকবার স্বাগত জানাচ্ছি। আপনারা জানেন যে বিগত কয়েক সপ্তাহে বা কয়েক মাসে আমরা অনেকগুলি ইভেন্ট করেছি। তার মধ্যে একটি ইভেন্ট হলো লাইব্রেরি বুক ডোনেশন ড্রাইভ। সো ইন দিস লাইব্রেরি বুক ডোনেশন ড্রাইভ, what we had done, mostly we connected different libraries, which are heritage libraries in different districts which are there in India. And in these heritage libraries, we had ensured that the books written by all of you reach to the readers, because these readers probably will not be having, even though they are heritage, they will not be having access to the more modern facilities like an Amazon or a Flipkart or any other party for that matter, or any other online portal for that matter, or they may not be having access to the book fairs also which we conduct. So we thought that let's push the boundaries, literally and go ahead and create this. Thank you so much that some of you had come ahead and supported us in this. I have one of those offers, Dr. Urvashi, whom you had already met in the morning session. And ma'am, thank you so much for being here, supporting the cause. And this is something which is probably beyond writing and being a part of this particular endeavor, lovely endeavor. So over to you, ma'am. So this is for the first time that we are doing, by the way. This is not a repeat event that we are doing. This is in 2023 only we had taken this up. So over to you, ma'am, for a few words.
Thank you, Tamal. First of all, let me congratulate you, because I think it's a fabulous endeavor. And the fact that you're trying to reach out to the masses where people may not be able to, I think that's absolutely a brilliant idea, and I am very fortunate to be part of it. So I consider it an honor. So thank you. I think, and I hope there'll be many such more in the future as well. So basically, I am Dr. Urvashi Tandon. I'm a pediatric anesthetist who is now retired, and I've served in the Navy for 29 years. Now I am doing what I like doing the best. So that is writing for children. And I think a heritage book drive, a library drive that you have taken on is brilliant, because one is the amount of footfall in the older libraries, which is what people know of, apart from the modern one, the amount of footfall would be much more. And like you said, even people who otherwise do not really get access, they can come out and read. And all of us, when we're writing for with messages, certain social messages or something of relevance, you want your message to reach out to as many people as possible. So I think it's a brilliant way. And why should literature or knowledge be limited to just a particular section of society? Why shouldn't we get, because society comprises of everybody, and unless we look at improving everyone or giving them whatever values, education, etc., we can't look at progressing. So I think it's absolutely brilliant, and I think this is a fabulous endeavor that you all have undertaken.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Let me, on the same note, let me quickly share an anecdote which is coming to my mind. Actually, in one of the drives that had happened, I was also there in person. So when I just parked my vehicle and I was coming out, from that particular library, there was a young, even though she was not a girl, a young boy was in his wheelchair, and he was coming out. And it gave me actually goosebumps. And I was carrying one of your books, and I a special child. So just think of the connect, that the issue may exist in one particular place where probably people would not have reached due to lack of their access to internet and all. They probably would have read this, and it felt so good from within that now this library will also be having this book where this reader will be able to relate to it. Thank you so much. It really gave me.
I had a whole chapter of the girl on a wheelchair in the library. So it's kind of uncanny.
Absolutely. I thought of sharing this with you. Actually, the moment I saw that happening, I thought of having a word with you and share this anecdote. It's the online portal, so it will be reaching to a lot of people. So thought that it is the right moment to do it. Thank you so much, ma'am, for being such an inspiration. Now I'll go to Bidisha Di. Bidisha Sengupta is a very well-known Reiki healer. And so Bidisha Di, your So the context is a little, even though a little different. Your poem has found a place in the Literoma Puja Varshiki 2023. So, and making things even probably more beautiful, you had recited it on your own as well. You chose to recite it on your own. So, Bidisha ji, first of all, congratulations for that. And I want to
Thank you.
hear a few words about, of course, you and your poem Matripokho for this particular collection.
Sure. Sure, Tamal. Tamal, as you know, I am a tarot reader, Reiki master, and a crystal healer as well. And my specialty is also in the distance Reiki healing. So I do all that. And recently, I held a meditation online meditation workshop, and the response I got was fabulous, because because meditation is something, when I talk about meditation, people really cannot think that this is something very difficult to concentrate. So I simplified it. I simplified it for the sake of people, so that more and more people get into it, get into mindfulness, and calm their mind, ease their mind with this more tension creating nowadays, and all this stuff going on. So people need a relaxed state of mind, which we lack. We cannot sleep. We have insomnia. So all these things, or depression, we have all these things. So I held that workshop. So apart from that, also my passion for writing. I cannot stop it. And this time, the audiobook and the book that published, Literoma Puja Varshiki, I am really thankful and grateful to you people, and Literoma especially, that Literoma has been always a very beloved part of my life. It's I can call Literoma my beloved. Okay, and I'm really excited about that. And Matri Pokko is a poem. It's a Bengali poem. I write very few Bengali poems. And Matri Pokko is something, this poem was when I wrote when my mom expired. My mom expired, and that day was a day after Ganesh Chaturthi. And that year, even Durga Puja was very near, and everybody was saying Maasche. And for me, my mother won't come back. That was my state of mind, that the Maasche, that thing was triggering me. Then I thought that if I keep on triggering myself like that, that's not going to help me, because the divine mother, the divine goddess, has all we are the part of the divine being, divine light. We are the little droplets of light which are coming from the source, which is a higher dimension. In the higher dimension, which is the great source of light from which we are coming, we are also a part of that. So if I am a part of that, my mother is also a part of that. So when Ma Durga is coming, Durga in this auspicious Durga Puja, so I wrote this poem as an ode to the mother, because what happens, in the Dashami, we have to immerse the idol. And that is a very sad part, because we are parting away from the long awaited festival. And for 5 days, it's more than 5 days. It's a wait of 365 days, actually. Then we wait for those 5 days, and then we jump onto that. And we don't know how time flies like that. So I said that my point was that although the Dashami comes, where we immerse the idol and we really part with mother, actually it's not parting. If the mother always stays with us, whether it's mother, divine mother, goddess Durga, or Ma Ambika, whatever way you worship her, the goddess mother is always within us. In fact, our own mother is always within us, whether she is not there with you in physical form or not. So that was my core theme of the poem, Matripokho. So the last line was like, Amar antore Matripokho cholbe ananto. So it will keep on in an infinite loop. My Matripaksha means my mother resides. Mother rules. So this rain is not going to go away from me. And being a mother myself, I will also step into that power and hold the leash and spread the good words.
This is excellent, Vidisha. Actually, I was not aware of the poignant backdrop that the poem had.
Yeah.
But definitely the last.
Actually, I know I never told anybody.
Yeah. So definitely the last line was very powerful. I was about to come to that. You already talked about it. So
Yeah.
that is something which was very powerful. I think that is something which is applicable to all of us. And thank you so much, Bidishadi, for sharing this particular poem with us. And we will definitely ensure that a lot of people get inspired by the way you told this particular Matripokko. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Tamal.
So with this, we'll be closing this panel. Thank you to both of you. And I'll be stopping the recording with that.